Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris here, and today we're getting down here close to the end of the year, and I thought I would do a top five of some of the things that I really enjoy, such as like cigars, scotch, whiskey, bourbons, and that kind of stuff. And it's it's a hard kind of thing to do because like how do you measure your top five? Because there's so many good cigars out there that I have, and so many great scotches and bourbons and Canadian whiskeys that I have. Like it's really, 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 really hard to narrow things down to like a top five because, in my opinion, it should be almost like a top 100 because there's so many good things out there, and there's so many things that are equal to each other. So it's really, really, really tricky. So how I did it for each one of these categories is it's kind of the everyman or every girl top five. So stuff that people can easily find and readily afford. So like I'm not picking out like a $300 cigar that you can only find in one certain location, or $1,000 or $4,000 scotch that was only made in like 1958 kind of thing. So it's this is for something that everybody can find and everybody should be able to afford. So for cigars, I've kept it to $20 and under, and is readily available to in pretty much any brick and mortar or online store that you can find. So like this here, this is an incredible cigar. Like this Gurkha Widowmaker, it's way up there. Like it is so good, but it's crazy expensive, and you can only find it in two places that was specifically only made for two cigar brick and mortar shops. So I would love to have put it on there because it definitely deserves to be on there, but it's very expensive. It's way, 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 way over $20 a cigar, and it's hard to find. So yeah, so for the reasons like that, I'm not going to put stuff on there for top five because I see some of these ones here that are, oh, this is the top five of this or the top 10 of that, but like I'm not going out and spending like $800 on a bottle of single malt scotch that you can only get at the distillery, or stuff like that. Like it's ridiculous. So this is kind of, like I said, just kind of for anybody that can find anywhere, and is relatively affordable. So the first one we have here is the number five on my list here is the Rocky Patel Box Press Maduro, a vintage 1992. This is a very, very, very nice cigar. And like any of these top fives, they could be like moved up and down and around. Like this could have been number one, or it could have been, number two or number three or whatever. Or I've got other cigars out there that are awesome, but these ones here are kind of ones that I've enjoyed this year, and maybe it's you guys are gonna have your own top five, and you may go, oh, that's not even top two, or that should be your number one. But like these. But the top fives, they not only do they taste really, really great, they're priced really, really great, they're easily found, but for me as well, it may have a nice moment, like I may have shared this cigar with some really good friends, and that has given me a nice experience with this particular cigar, like that kind of stuff, so. This is just my top five. It could be anybody can do their own top five kind of thing. So this is just stuff that means stuff to me. But so you can find this one here. It's about $11 US. So they're really readily available pretty much anywhere. Like I said, it's a Maduro wrapper, box pressed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cigar. and 11 is US dollars. The other ones, the whiskeys and stuff like that, I'll have them priced in Canadian dollars because that's how I bought those ones. These ones here I bought in all US. But it's 5.5 inches. The ring gauge on it is 50. It's a medium strength, and the wrapper is like I said, they say it's Colorado, but I think that's more of a Maduro because Colorado's kind of more of a light brown to it, and this looks like a very dark Maduro, but I don't know. I think it's Maduro. Some of the sites or whatever say it's a Colorado wrapper. I'll let you guys make up your mind for that. It's right out of Honduras. The wrapper itself is a 10-year-old Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, and the binder and filler. The binder is a 7-year-old Honduran, and the filler is a 7-year-old Nicaraguan Dominican filler to it. So, really, really nicely aged cigar for the wrapper, binder, and filler. Like 7 years old on the binder and filler, and 10 years old on this incredible Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper on it. And it's got like it's like a super complex cigar. Like it's a storytelling cigar, right from the start. Notes of like coffee and cedar and toast and like earth, and it's got this really beautiful long earthy toasty finish to it. Like this is a very nice cigar, and that's why it made my top 5. And I enjoyed this with some really nice friends. You know, we had a really good summer, and it's gotten good memories to this one here. You know, sitting outside for our bourbon night here that we had. First time I hosted our barbecue and bourbon with our whiskey club, and we just had a really great time. There's so much of us out there. It was a beautiful evening. Actually brought this scotch out afterwards, after everybody kind of some of the people left. So everybody started bringing out their own kind of collections that they'd brought with them to share with everybody, after other people left and stuff. That's kind of when stuff starts coming out. This particular leg here, this would definitely be, my top number 1 for Scotch. Easily top 5, but this is completely sold out all over the world. It's sold out within minutes in the UK and within a week in Canada. And those are the only 2 countries that it made to. There's only 10,000 of these things here made. So, but the Whiskey Club guys just absolutely love that. But you can't find it anywhere. Like, it's completely sold out. So for that reason, this one here won't. That leg won't be on my top 5 scotches, even though it should definitely be on everybody's top 2 scotches. It's so good. But anyway, so that's kind of the story behind this one here. So this guy here is number 5. Number 4 is, oh my god, it smells so good, and it's got some nice age. Like you can see the wrapper to that. It's starting to go nice and brown. All these cigars here that I'm showing here has got anywhere between 2 to 3 years of age on it. This Rocky Patel here, this got about 2 years and a month age on it. And this one here, the Man of War Valkyrie Robusto, this one's just got about 2 years and 2 months since I bought it, age to it. And truth be told, when I bought it because of the name, the Valkyrie. I've had Man of War before, and I knew it was good, but the Man of Wars that I'm normally used to are really full-bodied, full-strength type of cigars, right out of Nicaragua, and need that age to it. This one here is it was perfect coming right out. It's even better with some age on it now, but my family comes from Denmark originally. And Valkyrie is a Nordic, mythological person. They're typically women, and they when the Vikings have fallen or warriors have fallen on the battlefield, if you have this knot to you, like this. I'll show you here. This thing here is the Valk knot. If you have that tattooed to you, you know that you've died an honorable death. And then they would take your body, your soul, to Valhalla, where you would be in the halls of Valhalla with all these beautiful women and drinking and partying with all your fallen brethren, with the gods of Thor and Odin and Heimdall and that kind of stuff. And then you're waiting there for Ragnarok, you know, to fight for Odin and for Ragnarok. So anyway, that was kind of the backstory here of the Valkyries. But this cigar is absolutely incredible. It's right out of Nicaragua. It's a medium bodied cigar, and it's 5.3 inches on the ring gauge, on the length, 50 on the ring gauge. Kind of a high mild to low medium on the strength, natural wrapper, and it's right out of Honduras instead of Nicaragua, like the other ones. And AJ Fernandez actually makes this particular brand of cigars of the Man of War. The wrapper's in Ecuadorian Connecticut. Binder's right out of Nicaragua, and the fillers are Nicaraguan. And the wrapper itself, it's an Ecuadorian grown wrapper leaf, and it's known as the Desperado. And what they do is after they remove the flower from the plant, a second growth kind of develops in its place, and that particular plant, it's even like a higher priming than the Liejo that's there. So it's got a little darker, a little bit more toothier feel to it, and than the Ecuadorian shade that's grown from here. But it's like a crazy exclusive leaf that's really, really, really well blended into these long fillers into this particular cigar, and it really kind of gives you those finishing notes and those tastes of you know, the coffee and the nuts and the sweet spice to it, the earth and the milk chocolate notes. So that's what you're getting from the second growth leaf off of this particular cigar. So it's how AJ has done it. It's really, really cool. And the guy's got so much knowledge, you know. I mean, who would think that, you know, you got this flowering plant that grows and like, let's just take that one off. Let's have a second one grow up underneath. This one's going to be a little more spicier, a little bit more flavorful. We're going to get these lighter notes to it, a little more darker, toothier things to it, and it's going to give all these crazy, crazy flavor profiles. And that's what this one does here. It's an awesome cigar, and you know, all the way down, it's really it's a complex cigar, but it's really kind of a it keeps its notes as you kind of go through. You know, some cigars, you know, your first, second, third parts of it, they change completely. This one here is very stable all the way through. You know, you got the milk chocolate, you got the nuts, you've got the toast, you've got the cereal notes, and it's all the way through like that. It's just a very, very, very nice cigar, but with complex notes of these easygoing smoke. Like it's a great cigar, and that's why it's made at number 4. I mean, it could easily be higher than that, especially with the name Valkyrie, you know, on it. It's cool. But number 3 cigar here, I was just out the other night, actually. I went for a nice walk. This one here I've had just for just a little over 2 years now, and I thought, well, you know, it's a beautiful evening, I'm gonna go for a walk. And the last time I think I had this one was, I believe the last time I had this one, I was at a wedding, and I've got this, you guys seen it before, I've got this little travel humidor that I bring along to certain weddings, to, you know, with certain couples that I know that enjoy cigars, or their guests would enjoy cigars. So anyway, I brought this little travel humidor, threw about 8 cigars in it, that's all it would fit, offered it to the groom, the groomsmen, the bride and stuff, and everyone was enjoying them. And they're like, well, you gotta have to have one with us. And I said, no, these are for you. And they're like, no, no, you brought them. We really want you to have one. And I said, well, I still got to keep shooting your wedding. And I said, take a break. There's nothing going on anyway, and we just want to enjoy a cigar with you. So this was the one. This is the Alec Bradley Gatekeeper. Really great cigar. So the other night, I was out for a walk, and I thought, you know what? There's such great memories of this particular cigar. I thought, well, I'm going to light another one up and go for a walk, and just to see how it's aged. Because I think the last time I had it was maybe May or June, I think that's when the wedding was, and it's December now, and I think I had this at the beginning of December. I think it was the first week of December. I was out for a walk, and just a nice kind of a cool evening, minus 4 or 5. So for December in Winnipeg, that's really warm. It's like almost t-shirt weather. But this was absolutely incredible, and I think even with the cooler weather, it made it even better. But those awesome memories of just hanging out with that wedding couple and their guests and stuff, and we're all sitting around smoking cigars and just shooting the shit, just having a really great time. Like it was such a cool wedding. It was just awesome. It was one of those big tent weddings out in the country, and it was good, just good, really good memories on that one. And I've given this one here away. Actually, I've given all these ones away here to you guys in humidors, but this one here, actually, one of the guys that won my 5-pack draw, he asked for this one here as well, and another guy actually asked for this one here, but in the Churchill form. So I was happy to send those ones off. I think this is the last one that I have here for the Robusto, but I have a few extras of Churchills, and they're just as good, except for the enjoyment lasts a little longer, and they're a little more expensive, so I sent him off one of the more expensive ones in his 5-pack. But anyway, this Alec Bradley Gatekeeper, it's an awesome cigar. And what happened when they made it was when the old man let the boys, Alec and Bradley, kind of run with their own brand of cigar. So it was like the Gatekeeper is kind of unlocked kind of thing. So they went and talked to Ernest Carrillo and Ernest Perez Carrillo down in the Dominican Republic, and he helped make this particular cigar at his at this famous cigar location, that Tabacalera La Alizenzio, I think it's called. But anyway, it's this is a really nice cigar. It's right from the Dominican Republic. Obviously, it's a Robusto. It's 5 inches long. Ring gauge is 50. Medium on the strength. Maduro wrapper on it, and if you've ever had puffed wheat, it's got tons of notes of this puffed wheat flavor to it. It's so absolutely incredible. It's amazing cereal, and I love puffed wheat. It's one of my favorite cereals. But it's got this puffed wheat taste to it. Notes of earth, some wood, and some very light spice, towards the back, like the last third of it. But it's not like overpowering, and it really complements the earthy toffee notes, and the puffed wheat toasted cereal notes to it. It's really just an absolutely incredible cigar. Just a really nice cigar. I guess I should probably give you guys prices on these ones here again. Like I said, this one here, when we started, he's $11 for the Rocky Patel vintage 1992 Robusto. This is all U.S. funds as well. The Valkyrie is $12. This guy here, the Gatekeeper, is about $10. And number 2 on the list here, he is also $10, and he's a Robusto. And this is the Avo Heritage Robusto, and this is an absolutely amazing cigar. Really nice cigar, right out of the Dominican as well. It's actually the top 3 are out of the Dominican Republic, and Hanky Kellner had his hand in making this here. This is very similar to a really nice Davidoff. It's $10. Such a and super easily available, pretty much anywhere you can find it. It's 4.9 inches, 50 on the ring gauge, medium strength. The wrapper is natural. The wrapper itself is an Ecuadorian sun-grown. The binder is Dominican, and so is the filler. Lots of like earthy notes, cream, milk chocolate, very Cuban-esque notes of the tones of like that earthiness. Like if you've had Cuban cigars and you know how like that they have that gritty, earthy, textured notes that are really deep and kind of it's just very earthy notes to it. A lot of like that vegetable or vegetation kind of notes. It's kind of like that. It's a very Cuban-esque earth notes to it, mixed in with like toasted nuts and cereal and milk chocolate and some real nice light cinnamon type spice, toasted cocoa, and some sweet cedar. Cigar Aficionado actually gave it 90 points on it as well. So a really, 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 really nice cigar. Something that, like, any one of these cigars are just super easy to smoke any time of the day. That's the other thing. It's you don't have to, be late at night or a certain time. You can have this with literally anything and at any time of the day, and you'll enjoy all of these cigars. And case in point, number one, I bought this cigar almost 3 years ago. It got 90 points on Cigar Aficionado. Probably should have received more. Probably would now after 3 years of age on it. It was really good from the start when I had it initially, and I've had a couple over the years. And I thought, I'm going for a walk. A lot of times, in our area, I'll go for a nice little walk in the evening. And I thought, I haven't had this guy here in a while. It was really good from what I could remember. I'm gonna have another one. And so I did, and this one has gotten so good with age. So if you've got these, sit them down for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever you can. Make sure it's perfectly humidified. Obviously, I mean, you're not going to be, you don't want to bugger your cigars, so make sure that your humidifier is, your humidor is, at between 65 to 69% RH on it. And but this is a very, very, very nice cigar. Like I said, it's got 90 points, and this is the EP Carrillo Robusto. New Wave Connecticut Brilliantes. Absolutely incredible cigar. Like, I was absolutely blown away how good this cigar was, especially with the age on it. And I almost forgot how good it was. It's right out of the Dominican Republic, 5 inches long, 50 on the ring gauge. Very mild, high mild cigar. Wrapper's natural. The wrapper's Ecuadorian, the binder is Nicaraguan, and the filler is Dominican Nicaraguan. And like I said, it's right out of the Dominican Republic, but it's super creamy notes of like earth and bran flakes and Weetabix. Like, I love Weetabix, and it's got like notes of that on it as well. So it's just absolutely fantastic. Super even burn on it. Tons of just crazy toasted cereal flavors with like creamy, nutty, toasted, roasted kind of nuts to it. So this is a really, really, really nice cigar. Just like these, I mean, you can probably look at it and go, wow, those are all terrible cigars, or yeah, they shouldn't have made top 5 or whatever. This one here's better, this one here's better. But this is just like my top 5, and I wanted to do my first top 5 because it's the first time I've done this. you know, on for YouTube or anything like that. But I wanted my first top 5 to be kind of like the any person cigar that anybody can afford, anybody can find, and anybody can smoke from any time of the day. And you could be like, this could be your very first cigar that you've ever had in your life, to you've been a 40-year smoker. So it's kind of like an across the board, like, easy cigar for anybody to kind of get into. I mean, I've got cigars here that are absolutely incredible, like mind-blowing incredible. But, you know, they're like full strength, full flavor cigars. They're really rare, they're hard to find, and they're incredibly expensive, you know, $300 cigars, $400 cigars, you know, $80 cigars. I'm not going to put those on a top 5 list, because that's crazy, because I want these top 5 lists to be something that, especially for the first one here that I've done, that anybody can find, anyone can enjoy. It doesn't matter what your smoking experience is, and anybody can afford. So take it as it is, I guess. But these are very, very, very nice cigars. If you can find them, and like I said, anybody can, definitely give these ones here a try. Let me know what you think of them too in the comments below, if you've had them or if you do go out and get them. Every one of these here, though, do have anywhere between 1.5 to 3 years age on it. Like this guy here's got about 3 years, close to 3 years. I'd say almost 3 years age on it. I think February he'll be a 3-year-old. These guys here, these all have, you know, about 2 years of age on them. This one, yeah, they're all about two years old. You know, a year and 10 months old kind of thing. So they've definitely got some age on them. They've definitely sat in a humidor that's been properly temperature controlled, humidity controlled. But yeah, I really like these ones. So, and I hope you guys do too. So let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you agree with it, or you would add something different to it, because I'm always learning from you guys as well. But these ones here are really nice, and I wanted to pick out something, like I said, that anybody can enjoy, anybody can find. It doesn't matter how long you've been smoking. This might be your very first cigar, you know, and it's something that I know that you would really enjoy. So yeah, this EP Carrillo Robusto, New Wave Connecticut Brillantes is an absolutely stunning cigar. This Avio Heritage Robusto, right in the Dominican, top 3 out of the Dominican Republic. Go figure with that, eh? Hanky Kellner, handmade cigar, like Davidoff cigars are like, they go for hundreds of dollars, and you get this one here for only $10, and it's something that Hanky's made just for you. This is another one here. This is the Alec Bradley Gatekeeper, but Ernest Perez Carrillo, the #1 here, helped make the boys make this one. So yeah, it's just an absolutely beautiful cigar. This Valkyrie here is just absolutely incredible, and AJ Fernandez is an absolute master of anything he does. Same with Rocky Patel. Super cool guy, really, really, really nice fella, and yeah, nice, and a nice little box press on it. So so there you go. This is my top 5 for the year. May not be yours, but like I said, I wanted to do it so that something that anybody can afford, anybody can smoke, doesn't matter what their smoking experience is, and you could find these guys anywhere at a really, really good price. So thank you so much for watching. I really, truly do appreciate it. I really wish you guys all the best in the new year. Have a really Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching and subscribing to this channel. I hope it's been worth it for you. There's going to be a lot more to come here in the new year. Lots of new stuff, just a lot of things. I'm trying to make this even better and a little more enjoyable for you guys as well to watch. Lots more stuff to be given away. Hope the guys that won the humidor that I gave away for my 1000th really enjoys that, and I wanted to do, like I said, something really special for you guys. So I drew 3 more names for 5 packs, because I just wanted to do more for you, because you guys have done so much for me, and just maybe make somebody's Christmas a little more special, a little more fun. So So we're going to be doing a lot more of that kind of stuff here in 2024. So thank you again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You guys mean absolutely everything to me. Please like and subscribe. And if you know anybody who likes this kind of stuff, share it with them. And for a chance to win anything that we're going to be giving away here, in the new year coming up. And our subscribers choice humidor that we're going to be working on, all you got to do is like and subscribe to my channel. If you do that, if you subscribe to my channel and you like and comment on stuff, you guys got a chance of winning things. So and for my subscribers choice, if you guys see any of these things here too that you may like, let me know how we can it'll be kind of like a viewer's choice and majority rules kind of thing, what goes in here. This is the last one I have of here, so I want to age this guy here a little longer, but I do have the Churchill version of that. It tastes exactly the same, it's just you just get more awesomeness out of it. So I can always throw one of those in there for you if that's something you guys wanted. But thanks again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.